In this video, we will discuss about the reflection in C sharp. Okay, what is the use of reflection? Why we use it? Uh, Here in this case, we will discuss reflection. First, we will understand the concept of reflection, and then uh, we will see the practical implementation. Reflection in C sharp. What is the use of it? If you focus on reflection, then all your ideas work, and whatever the class, suppose we have in C Sharp.net, we are using the libraries, okay? And suppose just I have written the class name, predefined class name. I have just written. Suppose we have just written a string. This is the predefined class. When I write this class only, then how our compiler will know all the metadata about it? What are the methods in this string class? What are the what are its type? What are its method? uh, and what are the properties in that particular class? Everything uh, behind this reflection is working. With the help of reflection, we get the metadata about the interface, class, whatever things we have used, whatever things hidden from me, hidden from we all, that is getting by the reflection concept. Okay, the reflection is the process of inspecting the metadata of types. Okay, we can say reflection is reflection is the process of inspecting inspecting the data metadata metadata of types metadata of types. Okay, metadata means data about data. Means suppose we have a string class, we have type string. Okay, that is predefined class. Then how we know the what are the methods in existing in the string class? What are the properties existing in the particular class? What are the fields available that in the particular class? We can get all the information, all of the metadata. Data about data means about string, we can get the data. Okay, that is reflection. And the metadata is data about data, means about reflect string class, we string types, string class, we can get the data using the reflection concept. Okay, and reflection is here in the definition, like we can say like the reflection is the process of inspecting the metadata of types. What do you mean by types? Types means suppose we have class. These are all types. Class, interface, struct, enums, classes. Yes, we have multiple classes, so that's why we use classes, interfaces, and structs and enums. Okay. Reflection is the process of inspecting the metadata of types. These are types, classes, interfaces, structs, and enums. Okay. And method, properties, methods, properties, etc. Okay, reflection is the process of inspecting the metadata of types. Suppose we have class, we have interface, structs, enums, methods, properties, whatever we have. That's the we can get the metadata. Means metadata of these types, class, interface. We can get the classes, whatever the method in particular class, whatever the method in the particular interface, whatever the method in the struct enums, and the method type, return what it will be returning, everything we can get by the reflection concept. Okay, at the runtime, we can get it all at runtime. Okay, and it allows a programmer to discover information about assemblies and types defined within them. Okay, about the assembly we can get the information of the assembly as a runtime. Okay, this very powerful concept is the reflection, and the reflection is working behind IDEs, behind whatever the intelligence working in the Visual Studio ID, Visual Studio IDE. Okay, that is behind it's all reflection is working. Okay, and the reflection is come under the system dot reflection 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 namespace system dot reflection namespace. Okay, these all functionalities is provided by the system dot reflection namespace. By the use of reflection we can inspect the assembly, load the assembly, discover the metadata about the assembly like name, version, reference assembly, everything we can get about the metadata, and we can get the type of inspect the types, like suppose we have class, interface, enums, struct, what are the method, what are the properties, and under the classes, interfaces, we can list the methods, we can get the properties, fields, constructor, event, everything we can get by the use of reflection. Suppose we have a string class and we want to get the string class, what are all the method come under the string class that we can get by the reflection. What are any method, suppose we have any class or interface, we want to get the whatever the methods, whatever the constructor, suppose class, not we talk about the class because in interface there is no concept of constructor, so we will talk about the focus on the class. Suppose we have a class, and class we want to list all the method that is coming under that class, and what are the fields in that class, what are the constructor in that class, what are the events in that class, everything we can get the using the reflection concept. Creation and manipulation of object dynamically, we can also do this. Okay, this is very powerful concept, that is reflection. I have uh, spoken whatever in the reflection concept came. All I didn't write all these things. Okay, but I have spoken. You can listen. Okay, and with the practical implementation, I will show what we can do. Okay, okay. Here we will see the implementation of, we have created a project with the name reflection demo, and we have a main method. Okay, and here we will see the implementation, actual implementation of the reflection. Here we will use the namespace using using system dot reflection. Okay, and suppose we have a class. Okay, we made a class. Here we can make, no problem, class person. Okay, I will show you how we use a reflection. Suppose we have a person class, and person have property prop, double tap, and the property is like integer property, or like we can say string, any type of property. We use string name, string name, and we define the method public public void hello. This is the method I have defined. Okay? Method I have defined, and in this method I have print hello. I am, and here we have use string interpolation using dollar. Okay, we can directly pass the property name or variable name. We can directly pass in the curly braces. Okay, and print. If we don't use this curly brace, then this is treated like a string. Then it will print hello, I am name. And when we put the prefix with the dollar symbol before the double quotes, and we can use in curly bracket the variable name or the property name, everything that is dynamically binded. Okay. Suppose we have one property and one method. Okay, and I have one. This is the program method, and this is the static main method. Okay, here we will do directly. We can create the object of that person class, and we can access the properties and say hello method like that. We can do that. But suppose this is a predefined class, or suppose this is the class, but we don't know about this. Whatever the what are all the methods and property available in this case. So that's why we are using the reflection, and we want to get the what are the methods and what are the properties are available in this case. Dynamically we can create the object using reflection concept. So we'll see how to get and how to know whatever the function and properties available in this case. Then we have a type we will create a type. This is the class, and we will create the reference of type class, and we will use type of person. Okay, and we will get the type of person and type reference variable. Okay, here we are loading the information about person class. Okay, loading the information about person class. So in comment we can write here load type info. Okay, load type info or person class info, because person is just like just a type. Okay, user defined type. So we can say load type info information. Okay, type information, here we can load. Okay, after that we will list the members. Okay, here we will list the members. List members. We can print here console dot write line, and here we will mention member of person class. Members of person, member of person class. How to get the member of person class? Using for each loop. Using for each loop, we can pass the member information variable, or we can simply wire type in type dot get members. Okay, we are using for each. Here we can use member info class, or direct where we can use, no problem. Okay, member info m in type dot get members. Type dot get members returns all the public members of the current type. Current type is person. Okay, and here we can use console dot write line, console dot write line like this. M dot member. First we will get, we can get member type. Okay, member type. After that you can put the colon, and here we will get the member name, m dot name. We are getting suppose from here using type reference type of person, we are loading the type information, means person information. Okay, and we can access member of person class. We can access the member of person class, whatever the members we have available in the person class, we can fetch for each loop. Suppose for each loop, because I don't know currently physically this method is declared here above. Then we are knowing that we have one property and one method. Okay, Suppose we don't know, someone defined this person class and we don't know whatever the property, how many property and how many method in this, then in that case, that's why I have used the for each loop. Okay. And type dot type, this is, person information is loaded here. Okay. And we are getting the type dot members. Whatever the members is available in the person class, that we are using the type dot get members, and every members list we are getting. So one by one member information we are getting using the member info m variable. So m dot member type and member name we are printing like this. Okay. And here below one we can create also we can create the instance. Like how we can dynamically create the instance, create instance instance dynamically. Dynamically. Okay. How we can create the instance dynamically? Suppose we have created object reference. Okay. And in object reference, we just holding activator, activator, sorry, activator dot create instance. Activator dot create instance. Activator means activate create instance. Which type you want to create the instance? Type, whatever the type we have loaded, person type we have loaded in type. So I want to create the instance of this person type. Okay, activator dot create instance of type means person. Okay, we are creating the instance like this. Okay, creating the instance, and here we can this activator dot create instance is returning of object type. That's why we hold it in the object. Okay. Okay. Creating instance and set property dynamically. Set property dynamically. How we can set the property dynamically? Then we can use property information, property info, property info, and that is property info props, property info props, and we are using type dot get property. Get property what? Just mention the property. Okay. Props dot set value, set value. Here we have object value, object and object value. Okay. Object means specify the object whose property value will be set. Means that properties belongs to the whose object. Person object, that is obj, that is holding an obj, and comma value means object type value we can pass any, no problem. We are passing ln. Okay, we are passing ln. Okay, Then in this case, we just load the information of person class and list all the members of person class, how members of person class we are printing, type dot get members, all the members, properties, methods, constructor, and everything we are getting here in the member information, and just we are printing member type and member name, and creating instance dynamically, how activator dot create instance, which instance want to create, that type means that person, type hold the information of person, so I want to create the instance of the person type class, so we are creating the instance dynamically, and this create instance uh, return the object type value. That's why we hold the in object reference variable, and dynamically we can set the property of that type. So property information and property info, we have a class, and just we created the reference variable, and type dot get property. We are getting the property, which proper that is property name is name property we are getting here, and setting the value props dot set value obj which type in which this property belongs to which class. Obj means obj object belongs to this obj object. So here's obj and ln means the value, and obj means this property is belong, this property name property belongs to obj means creating the instance of type person and holding the reference, so it's belong to obj. That's why I mentioned here obj. Okay, creating the instance and setting the value of the getting the property and setting the value of the property, and we can dynamically invoke the method also. We can invoke the method, method invoking method, invoke method, invoke method dynamically. How can we invoke the method dynamically? Okay, how can invoke the method dynamically? Just like suppose we are getting the property, we have property info here, we are getting the property, we have property info, just like that. We want to get the member method info, then we have method in info class. Okay, method info, like that property info, we have method info class. Okay, and when we then we create the reference as method, or whatever we want to do, method m equal to method method equal to type dot get method. In case of property, just we create the property info and get property, type dot get property, like that. For getting for invoking method dynamically, we have method info and type dot get method, like this. Get method, which method we want to get. One second. Suppose we are getting the property name, and we get the property name and set the value in names ln, and like that we are method info and type dot get method, which method we want to just put the name. What is the method name? That is here method I defined, the method name is hello, so I will put here hello. Okay, and method dot invoke, method dot invoke we will call the method dot invoke, and this method is belongs to which object, that is obj. And what we can pass to method, we pass nothing because this method is parameterless method. Okay, no parameter, so we can pass here none. Okay, method dot invoke obj means to which types this method belongs, that is the reference of that things, obj. This method hello belongs to the obj, means person instance created and hold in the obj reference. That's why I have put here obj. Okay, because obj pointing to the person class, and we are passing a null value because our method is parameter less. Okay, then what are all things we have seen here? We have seen here, we have class. Okay, and we have in person class we have one property name and one method, hello, with no return and no arguments. Okay, no parameter, no arguments, no return type. This is hello method, just I print a hello, I am name. And here what are we doing? In main method, just I am getting the type of person. So type of person, and we hold the type in type reference variable. Okay, just here get the information of person class. Then we are getting the members of person class. How we will get? We are getting for using for each loop. We will get all the information of all the members of the person class. So type dot get members, and using for each loop we have member information one by one. We have just printed m dot member type and member name, just printed. Okay, then we have and in member type we can say that just like a constructor, property, method. Okay, these are the member type. And member name means whatever the member name means, just like we have property, that's name is name, we have method, that's name is hello. Like that we are getting this in this for each loop. And here we have created the object of the person class dynamically. We are using activator class, and its starting method create instance, activator dot create instance. We just pass the type and creating the instance of the person class, and hold this create instance method returning the object type. That's why I holded the instance in the object reference. And just set property dynamically. How we can set the property dynamically? For setting the property dynamically, just property info, we have a class, just a reference variable, and type dot get property. Just give the property name, and we are getting the property, and we are setting the property using property name props dot set value. We are just passing obj because this property belongs to obj, that means belongs to person class, and we have passed the ln. Okay, and invoke the method dynamically, just like property information. We have method info. Okay, method, and equal to type dot get method. We are passing the method name, and method dot invoke, just we are calling the method using method dot invoke. Here we in property we are setting the value, then props dot set value, we are setting the value ln. Here method information, get method hello, the method name is hello. We are getting the method and just passing the, just calling the method dot invoke. Okay, method dot invoke, and this method hello belongs to the person class, and person class reference is hold in the obj, that belongs to obj. That's why I have passed obj. And person is the no arguments and no return. My person have no person have parameter less, person have parameter less hello method. That's why we don't need to pass any arguments from here. That's why I pass null. Okay. Then what will be the output of this all things? Here first line will be printed in just entry point in their method. So coming our compiler execution pointer here, and this will load the person information, and first print members of person class. After this type dot get members, just getting the member information here. Here in this case print constructor member member type constructor, member type property, member type methods, this all printed. And here the member name printed, colon member name means constructor name, and property name, type and name, and method name, uh, just keep it entered, constructor and the constructor name, property name, method name, just printed here. And here just created the instance of the person class. After that in the property name, person class property name, we are passing the value ln. Okay. And here we are calling the method hello, and we are passing null value because we don't need to pass because it's a parameterless method. Okay. Then here in we are calling, here we are calling the method hello. Then method hello, what will print? Hello, I am, and name property I passed from here, from the dynamically from the property info. We are just passing ln. Okay, in the property name. So here in the name, in the property name we have ln. Okay. Then last line printed hello, I am ln. Okay, this will be the output of this program. Just we can see here member of person class. Okay, method, that is get method, that is set method. Because of the property we have get and set. Get name and set name, we have two methods, get name and set name. Okay, this is the method get name, set name, and one external method, that is hello, and one equals method, one get has code, one get type, method to string, and constructor. This is dot ctur. The property name is this, and last line printed hello, I am ln. Why we are getting this equals as get as code, get type to string? Because this is the parent class of every class. This is the from getting we are getting the object class. By default, every class have a parent class, that is object class, and object class if we don't inherit the class from any class, then every class by default one parent class, that is object class, and we are getting this method equals get as code and get type and then to string method from that object class. That's why we are getting this one. Okay. Okay, I think you got my point, and if you have anything, any clarification, any information, any confusion, then please comment in my videos. I will help in this. I will resolve your problem. Okay, thank you. That's all. Please like and subscribe my videos if you learn from this. Okay. Okay, that's all. Thank you.